In 2026, a new kind of conversation has taken over global fan communities surrounding Blackpink, not centered on rivalry with other groups, but on the individual evolution of each member within the same group identity. This shift has created a cultural phenomenon often described as internal comparison discourse, where fans analyze the solo achievements, influence, and creative direction of each member across music, fashion, acting, and global brand power. Rather than weakening the group's image, the debate has actually highlighted how each member has developed a distinct identity powerful enough to stand on its own, while still remaining connected through their shared Blackpink legacy. The foundation of this trend comes from how differently each member has expanded her career path. Jennie has continued to position herself as a hybrid force between music and high fashion. Her solo releases and artistic collaborations are often discussed for their strong visual identity and experimental sound direction. At the same time, her presence in luxury fashion campaigns and global ambassador roles has made her one of the most recognizable faces in the industry. This dual dominance in both entertainment and fashion has led many discussions to focus on her influence beyond traditional music charts, especially in shaping visual culture trends that spread quickly across social media platforms. Meanwhile, Lisa has maintained a powerful global performance identity, with her solo music career and stage presence continuing to attract massive international attention. Her choreography-driven performances, combined with multilingual appeal and strong fan engagement across Asia, Europe, and the Americas, have made her one of the most streamed solo K-pop performers. Beyond music, her involvement in global fashion houses and digital content has strengthened her role as a cross-cultural entertainer. Many discussions around her focus on consistency and global visibility, as she frequently trends across platforms whenever she releases new content or appears at major events. On another creative path, Rosé has been widely recognized for her emotional musical identity and vocal artistry. Her solo work is often analyzed for its lyrical depth, acoustic influence, and emotional storytelling. Fans and critics alike highlight how her voice has become associated with a distinct emotional signature in modern pop music. In addition to her music career, her presence in high fashion and luxury campaigns adds another layer to her artistic persona, where simplicity and elegance define her public image. Conversations about her often emphasize artistic authenticity and musical sincerity rather than commercial performance alone. At the same time, Jisoo has taken a different route by expanding strongly into acting and visual storytelling while maintaining her music identity. Her acting projects and screen presence have positioned her as a growing figure in the film and drama industry, adding depth to her artistic range. Alongside her acting career, her influence in fashion and beauty endorsements has reinforced her status as a cultural icon in Korea and internationally. And brand influence without being confined to a single category. What makes this 2026 trend unique is not simply comparison, but the way fans interpret success across different dimensions. Instead of measuring only chart performance or awards, discussions now include fashion impact, cultural reach, digital influence, and artistic evolution. This has created a multi-layered evaluation system within fandom spaces where each member is seen as excelling in different categories rather than competing directly in the same field. As a result, conversations often turn into detailed breakdowns of yearly achievements, where fans present arguments based on influence metrics, brand visibility, streaming data, acting roles, and global media presence. Social media platforms have amplified this phenomenon significantly. Short-form content, edits, and analysis videos often frame each member's year as a separate narrative, encouraging comparisons that feel more like analytical discussions than simple fan arguments. Hashtags and viral posts frequently categorize achievements into themes such as Best Solo Era, Strongest Fashion Year, or Most Impactful Global Appearance, which further fuels structured comparison debates. These discussions are not always negative. In many cases, they reflect admiration for each member's growth and individuality. Another important aspect of this trend is the way global branding has evolved around Blackpink members. Each member now represents different aesthetic and cultural directions in the fashion and entertainment industries. This diversification has led to overlapping influence spheres where fans naturally compare visibility and impact across industries. For example, one member's dominance in luxury fashion campaigns may be contrasted with another's success in streaming platforms or acting recognition. This cross-industry comparison creates a complex ecosystem of influence that goes beyond music alone. Despite the intensity of these debates, the underlying connection between the members remains a central theme in discussions. Fans often acknowledge that their individual success ultimately reinforces the group's global reputation. Instead of diminishing Blackpink's identity, solo achievements have expanded its cultural footprint, allowing each member to reach different audiences and industries. This dynamic has contributed to the group's continued relevance even during periods of reduced group activity, as each member maintains visibility in her own field. Industry observers also note that this type of internal comparison is not unique to Blackpink but is more visible due to the group's massive global reach. When artists achieve a certain level of individual fame, audiences naturally begin to analyze differences in impact and direction. However, in this case, the scale is amplified by the group's strong branding and the members' consistent presence in top-tier global markets such as fashion capitals, music charts, and entertainment industries. The emotional layer of this trend is also important. For many fans, supporting a specific member does not mean rejecting others, but rather expressing preference for different artistic styles. Some are drawn to high-energy performance and stage dominance, while others prefer emotional storytelling or acting depth. This diversity of appreciation has turned fandom spaces into analytical communities where artistic taste plays a major role in shaping opinions. At the same time, there is an ongoing awareness within the fandom that excessive comparison can create unnecessary division. Many discussions emphasize balance, reminding others that each member's success contributes to a shared legacy. This balancing perspective often emerges during major events, comebacks, or global appearances, where collective identity becomes more visible again. In such moments, the debate temporarily shifts from comparison back to celebration of group unity. As 2026 continues, this trend reflects a broader evolution in how global pop culture consumes celebrity careers. Audiences are no longer satisfied with a single narrative of success. Instead, they follow multi-dimensional career paths and evaluate influence across various industries simultaneously. Blackpink's members, with their distinct but equally powerful trajectories, have become a perfect example of this shift.